It's your girl, the Traveling Southern Belle, and I am back with a video. Alright, so check it out. Y'all see my background? It looks different, right? So I finally got my own truck. Okay, really excited. Ooh, I like this little setup. So I finally got my own truck. I am leasing, so your girl is a boss. When did I think, okay, so May 13th, I think that was a Wednesday. Y'all know how it is being a driver. You lose track of your days, so days might be off, but nevertheless, it has been a week and maybe it's been a week and 3 days. 2 days. A week and 2 days. We're gonna roll with that. It's been a week and 2 days since I've gotten my truck. I'll insert a picture somewhere on the side of me showing you my new baby. I did get a 2020 International. It was not my first choice, but I did want a short-term lease, and I did not want to wait another week for a truck. So before I was able to get a truck, I had to be put on a wait list because, you know, people are still waiting on trucks. They want new trucks. I wanted something used because I wanted a short-term lease because I have plans after I complete this lease. And yeah, so I had to, so me and Sugar Boots or whatever had to team for a week after I picked her up. So I picked her up on May 1st. We teamed for like a week and a couple days until we got the call saying, hey, you can come in to a terminal and pick out a truck. So end up going to Salt Lake City. So we got a load to make our way to Salt Lake City to get a truck. I looked at a few. This one was like the cleanest. It didn't have many issues, and when I test drove it, I like the way it rides. Now I will say there are some subtle differences and major differences from being in a Freightliner. When I got my CDL, I learned the Freightliner inside and out. When I did my TNT training, I did it in a Freightliner Cascadia. So yeah, so it has definitely been a transition into getting to know a different model of truck, but overall I don't have any like major complaints. Like, yes, I know an International is also known as the 13-liter spreader, but I kind of like already knew a little bit about International because my stepdad is a owner operator and he had a 2016 International, but that was manual transmission, similar color. His was red, mine is like garnet pearl, so her name is Ruby, and she's actually the same color as my Jeep, which was like coincidental. I didn't pick this truck out because, oh my god, it matches my Jeep. It just happened to be a coincidence because the other International that I looked at, it was white, but it smelled like cigarettes. It had like, it still had leftover dog hair. Some of y'all, I'm really concerned about the way y'all keep y'all trucks and the way y'all turn them in. Yeah, but yeah, so things that I've done on my own. I just saw something sticking out of place. All right, so things that I've done on my own since I've gotten the truck. I have, let's see, I've installed my own CB. It already had like the little hookup, the little wires in there. It was already wired up, so I just added my own wires. It still had the antennas left on the truck. So I just made sure I did the calibrations, made sure I wired it up correctly, went into the fuse panel to make sure that it was still wired up there. Turn it down. So yeah, so I did that myself. I also installed my own refrigerator and microwave. Now, the international storage spaces are very different from the Freightliner Cascadia. However, I absolutely love the storage spaces in the international, because in my cabinets, things are not falling out when I open the cabinets, because they have the little there's like this little wedge part that like is like slightly raised about a couple centimeters, like 1.5 inches or whatever, so things are not just tumbling out as soon as you open the cabinets. I also have like storage containers in those cabinets, so things are like neatly placed, but I'm still playing around and figuring out how I want things to actually sit in those spaces. So yeah, and also it does not have the microwave cubby hole. I think where I have like my toiletries, like my personal stuff on this side, the microwave is maybe supposed to go right there, because I see where I can have like it bungee. It has like these little slots where you can put a bungee right there, and then I measured it. It's been a long day. I measured it to where my microwave can fit over here instead of sitting on top of my refrigerator. The refrigerator I did get, like, it doesn't exactly slide all the way back towards the wall, which is fine because I can use that back area for storage if I really wanted to. But I really don't need a lot of stuff on the truck. Okay. So yeah, so I have the refrigerator and microwave. I have a ratchet strap. This truck does not shake as much as a Freightliner, aka a freight shaker, so I don't have stuff falling all on top of me. The refrigerator and stuff, like, you'll hear it bounce, like the plate in the microwave, you'll hear it bounce a little bit, but it's not too bad to where it's like all over the place. And what's crazy is I've actually driven and left something on top of the refrigerator and it did not fall. So maybe it's me, maybe it was the road, or maybe it's just the wheelbase. And the newer internationals are a little bit wider, not like a Peterbilt, but it's a little bit wider. So yeah, and then when I back up, like that whole transmission, the clutch overheating, I really don't get that as much as I would in a Freightliner. However, the truck has a little more I don't want to say jerk or pull, but it does have a little more power, so it does over anticipate when you're backing. It'll just start going, and it's like, dang, slow down. Like, you don't even have to tap the accelerator, like it'll take off. Let's see. So yeah, let me show you refrigerator, microwave. Hold on, there's something on the camera. So yeah, oh, that's a glare from the light. So microwave, refrigerator. I did get a 2-compartment refrigerator and freezer style because produce lasts longer when it's frozen. So yeah, and I cook on the truck. I cook a lot, so I'm able to have frozen items last longer than, you know, having to rush and cook all the fresh produce. My vape juice. So I got one of those TV trays. That is what I use to cook on top of. My printer is right here, but it's only temporary because I just had to print my stuff out for my passport. I had an appointment at the post office today in the terminal. Well, not in the terminal, but at Springfield. This is like my toiletry basket. This don't move. I drove somewhere and like it don't move, but I bought some short bungees, and this is the little slot that I was talking about. Like, this space could fit the microwave over here, and you will just bungee it and hook it right here. So once I put my printer up, because I printed everything and turned it in to the post office for them to send off my passport stuff, I'm gonna move this, slide this up, and then just bungee and hook it right here. Okay, so, and I like to keep stuff organized, so yeah. So that's my little basket. I got it pink because it matches my comforter set. And yes, I love a lot of pillows. Okay. My drawers have my clothes in it. That way I can get rid of my suitcase and just keep my small duffel bag on here. These are battery operated and they're wire lights, and then I got the clear little command hooks. We're not gonna show the top bunk area. It's not messy, it's just that once I go, whenever I do take some home time, I can take that stuff off and put it up. This area is where I have like all of my, like not all of my books, but I have some books on here, books and journals, my essential oils for my diffuser, sage. I have a jar of moon water back there that I leave in the window. My crystals are in that container back there. I have another thing of books, coloring pencils, journals, all of that. But yeah, so this is my sleeper bunk area. I think I'm stepping on some cords while I'm trying to, so yeah. So let's talk about these cabinets. So I'm gonna need a secondary light. Where's my phone? That might help out. Okay, so I'm still trying to organize this stuff, but I have these containers where I have my seasonings. Some seasonings back there. I have like my cooking utensils in here, and then my electric skillet is in there. And that's what I mean, like stuff ain't flying out because this stops it. Like having this right here stops it. In a Freightliner, it's like really smooth, so everything just falls out as soon as you open. But yeah, and then like the Freightliner doesn't have these little storage spaces right here, these little cubbies. They said it was designed for a team truck. So yeah. So this is my little accordion file where I keep like my bills, my manuals up here. This is my atlas, my safety vest. So I just reach up here, grab it. I keep some folded bags for like trash bags. I can reach up and hang it on the seat once I, you know, if I need to. This already comes with a paper towel roll holder, which is amazing. It's about time for me to replace those. And I'm gonna reorganize some stuff. And then I have like my cleaning supplies up here. I really like that my water bottle is big. It can fit right here. That's my smudge bowl for my sage that goes in there. My extra juices, my vape sits right here. I have this little thing right here so I can charge it. So I have my curtains closed, but the dashboard, I mean the little flat dash part is very different from the Freightliner in regards to like storage or space, like with that flat space at the top where you can just sit stuff at. The International doesn't have that. However, it does have some cubbies. Hold on. Let me unplug the printer and my laptop. And I can get this out the way. I had went and bought some more e-juice. So, ooh, let there be light. All right, so I keep my rose quartz and my citrine right here. So, a little twist tie. So this is like a whole like little cubby area. I keep my CDL right here because, you know, every time you check into a shipper or receiver, they want some form of ID. I keep those right there for energy. When my watch dies, I plug it up and I sit it right there. When my phone overheats from sitting on the mount, I leave it on the charger. I sit it right here. I leave a pen right here. My credit card right there. My my vaccination little record is right there. I try not to keep too much stuff in the window. I don't like that. My front seat normally stays clear, but I went shopping today, so that's right there. Oh, time to go put my clothes in the dryer. Bottled water is right there. That area normally stays clear, except for my tennis shoes. So I have on my tennis shoes, so my boots are right there. I don't really wear my shoes in the back like that. I just put on my little furry slippers that are right there. And then under my bed I have like tools, chains. What else I have? Oh, I have my little small little crock pot. I keep my little bucket underneath my bed. Oh, and this cabinet over here has some storage, and I have like some items in there. Not a lot of stuff. Like when I tell you I don't want a lot of stuff on this truck, I don't want a lot of stuff on this truck. And then like I'm not gonna show y'all the top 2 shelves because it's feminine hygiene products. No, y'all don't want to see that. But I have those in like little containers as well because I like the little organization of containers. But this bottom shelf has like my vitamins, my amino powder, and my pre-workout powder. I try to make sure I stay active while on this truck. If I can't get a workout in, I'm gonna walk around, you know, get that blood flow going. But yeah, oh, so I also had to replace my air hoses because my red airline had an air leak. I saw that I was losing air and I was like, maybe it's the trailer I was hooked up to. Nope, it was definitely my hose. On the tractor, I replaced the glad hand seals, but on the tractor, the thread. Now I probably could have got some thread tape just to like make a tighter seal, but it was just like air was just spewing out every time that I had my trailer air supply brake released. So I just went ahead and did that today. It was really hot outside, so I did that. I changed my shirt and stuff. So yeah, I got it done. I didn't feel the need to put my truck in the shop. Who is this? But yeah, I think that's it for this video. I'm gonna answer this phone call. Travelling Southern Belle is signing out right here, right now. All right.